it's recording. Yes.
Okay, that's what I see on my side.
Awesome. Welcome, everybody. It's Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, but you can call me Pajama Gramma, with the lovely Lisa Bonner. And this is actually take 2 for us because last time we did a video, I forgot to record it. And so we had an awesome conversation, and y'all missed it because I didn't record it, but we still had a good conversation. So we're going to try to do a repeat of that today. Lisa, you want to just tell us a little bit about yourself? Lisa is actually a business tech coach for female entrepreneurs primarily. So there's a lot of us on the line that could use help with that.
Right. I help you build your website and move into client acquisition, onboarding, and retention, and then just continue to build and grow on that. A lot of people get bogged down with the technical stuff. It scares them off, and I don't want you to be scared. I'll take care of it for you.
Nice. So how did you get started? How did you get involved in having your own tech company?
Well,
what attracted you to technology in the first place? Because a lot of us aren't very technical.
Well, long time ago, shortly before my 21st birthday, I'd been involved in a very bad car accident. I had to stop going to college, and I couldn't work, couldn't walk. And that's, home computers were just starting out. The internet was really just starting out for us regular folks. In fact, my first modem was a 2400 baud modem, and we still worked from those little square discs. And
oh, I remember those.
The internet pages were called jump pages. So I bought a computer, and I bought some computer books and started teaching myself. Fast forward just a couple of years, and I got back into college, and my one computer programming instructor, I knew more than he did, so I couldn't really justify spending $15,000 a quarter to teach myself. So I dropped out and didn't look back, and just continued on teaching people how to use Windows 95 and then, all the different Microsoft products, giving people the opportunity to learn computer skills so that they could get a better job. And then that led into technical writing and software debugging and more web design, and here I am today.
Nice. So what's your favorite part of what you do and the technical aspects of your job? What is your favorite thing to do and help business owners with?
Well, really, I like it all.
You have to pick one thing. It's your
one thing. I have to pick one thing. Being able to get that business owner on a path that actually leads them to growth.
Nice.
Putting that plan in place that all they've got to do is the simple stuff. Make it as simple as possible so that, even a 5th grader could do it, and just let them have fun with it. Taking away the pain, I guess.
Some of us older people need a lot of help with technology.
Yeah. Well, my client age group, they vary from, people in my age group, they're 40s.
I'm in my 50s, almost 60s.
The 30s, 40s, 60s. It's everybody has their learning curve. Everybody has that level that they think, I don't have to know this. I'm going to pay somebody to do it. Or I really don't want to know that, so someone else can take care of it for me, or they hire somebody. We don't have to be, we don't have to know everything. It's okay to ask for help.
We absolutely can't know everything now. Holy buckets. There's so much out there, and there's so much information. You almost need people to help you with all the different aspects of your business, not just one or two. It's like you can be really good and an expert at one or two things, but then you need help with everything else because you can't get it all done otherwise. It's just too hard and too stressful.
Hello?
Hello, are you there? You froze up just a little bit. All right, you're frozen, but can you hear me? Now you're moving.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
I had a hiccup there.
Okay, see why I don't like technology?
Yes.
I have to move into a place that has awesome internet. That's like my only next home criteria is, does it have really good internet? Because I've lived out in the country for 20 some years now, 25 years. And we've been through absolutely every possible way to get the internet. And now we've got fiber optics cable and it still glitches out and is terrible. So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So, we wear, as business owners, we wear enough hats. We don't have to wear all of them.
Absolutely.
And it doesn't make us weak or ineffective to say, you know what, that's a hat I can't wear.
Mm-hmm. Or it's a hat I don't have time to wear because I should be doing something else with my time.
Exactly.
Like I should never be doing what I'm doing today, building funnels, because I can do them, but they take me way longer than anybody else because I'm not a design person. I'm not particularly good at copy because I know what I would say, but it doesn't necessarily be what the people want to hear. So there's stuff like that.
That's all subjective and relative anyway, because it all comes down to hitting the target market, and your target market, if they get you, they'll get your copy. So I'm a pretty straight shooter. I'm fairly direct, sometimes to my detriment, but I'm not a wishy-washy feelings kind of person. I'm a, here's your problem, here's how to fix it.
Nice.
So, I like to think that I'm nice, but I don't focus on candy coating. I focus on, you have a problem, you've come to me for it to be solved. This is how you can solve it.
Nice.
So, direct and to the point, that, and some sass, little sass never hurt anybody.
You gotta have some fun.
Yeah.
Some fun. So, do you have like a favorite client story or maybe a challenge or an obstacle that you had to overcome as you were building your business that you could share with us?
I think this one, back when I was first starting, and I was teaching people how to use computers and how to use the software. Back in the late 90s, my very first student actually was this very sweet older lady. I'd put her at just shy of 70, and she was going back to work because even back then, the health insurance didn't cover all the medical bills and prescriptions.
Right.
How crappy is that,
Yeah.
So, I put her through 6 weeks of training, and she was a nervous wreck. I had to teach her how to drive the mouse and what a folder was and an icon and word processing. And she could type. She just didn't know how to do it, on a computer.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the 6 weeks, I gave her a 50 question test, and when she was done, she was almost in tears. She said, it took me too long, and I'm not going to get this. I'm not going to be able to get that job. And she passed it with flying colors. She didn't miss a single answer, maneuver around on the computer. She got her job, and about 2 weeks later, she brought me back some of the best homemade cookies I have ever had in my life,
Nice.
thanking me for saving her. And I told her,
awesome.
I didn't save you, you saved yourself. So that's what solidified it in my mind that I was doing the right thing.
That's wonderful.
And then it just evolved and snowballed from there.
Great. So how can people get in touch with you? How can they reach you if they need help with their technology?
Okay. They can reach me by several different ways. They can find me on LinkedIn at just search for Lisa K. Bonner. They can shoot me an email, lisa@solopreneurmedia.com, or on the website at solopreneurmedia.com.
Nice. I love that. So do you think, are most of your clients solopreneurs as well?
I'd say half and half. I've got half and half of what? Half and half single, flying solo, scared to death, to groups. Mm-hmm. That, they're good at, A, B, and C, and they need me to help with D, E, and F. Mm-hmm. They've already been in business, mom and pop kind of places, and they want to, get that online presence going and build on their business that way. So really it's half and half of my client load right now is I've got 3 solos and 2 partners and 1 group of 4. It's a family operation.
Nice.
And all of them needed their website either built from scratch or let's improve upon what they've got. And then some marketing strategy for strictly the online portion of it.
Mm-hmm. So do you help people with like email strategy and customer retention and things like that as well?
Yes, I teach them how to get the client and then what to do with them once they've got them, and then how to keep them, and then keep that cycle going.
Nice. Very nice.
Email, social media, and the website. So
do you have a favorite platform that you, I mean, this is a dumb question because I don't really know much about platforms, but it sounded like the right question to ask.
Well, it depends on the
favorite thing. Like, do you build like WordPress blogs for people, or do you build traditional websites on, I don't even know what the platforms are, software that they used to build websites. It used to be like Dreamweaver or something, didn't it? I built one. I've just heard of Dreamweaver before.
Yes, and that's one of the software platforms that I used to use. I'm sorry?
Does Dreamweaver even exist anymore?
Not like it was. Now it's an online kind of application. I do use WordPress, but it's not just for blog sites. It is a fully, robust e-commerce platform.
Nice.
I mean, the possibilities are absolutely endless for what you can use WordPress for. It's not just for that, oh, I'm going to be a millionaire blogger, kind of person.
I tried to do a blog like, I don't know, 10 years ago, like when I first started getting on the internet. It's actually still live today.
Yeah.
Now I automatically post things to it, but I don't go there and like write blog posts anymore. I quit doing that when I left my brick and mortar businesses. I'm like, I got to find something else to do. I'm going to do work online.
Yep. Let's see. So it's WordPress. I use a software platform called MobiRise for completely standalone, want to look really cool, kind of websites that WordPress just can't quite give me for the client. So I use it's about half and half on both of those platforms.
Do you find that there's like a ton of more tools coming out? Because I wasn't really online hardly at all until about a year and a half ago. And it just seems like, well, number one, I didn't know any of these things existed, but now I learned something called Zapier. And I like to help find people ways to automate things. So like the Zapier thing, you can connect like 1,000 different things to other things. And I'm like, that's just mind boggling to me.
Yes. One of the things that I tend to say a lot is, when someone has that WordPress site and they're wanting to do this or that, and I'm like, hold on, honey, because there's a plugin for that, or there's an app for that. There's very little coding that we really have to do straight from scratch anymore because the technology has made it so much easier for us. Still have to know code because you can't edit something you can't read.
That was my next question. Are you a coder, and like do you know CSS and things like that?
Yes, I am a certified CSS SAS
writing
developer.
That down because sometimes I need a CSS person and I know nothing.
Yep.
I can go to S3 schools or something or whatever that is. I can go to that site and I can look stuff up. And if it's not there and I can't figure it out, I totally can't do it.
Yeah, that w3schools.org. It's a tool I refer to quite often because, quite frankly, I don't have one of those photographic memories that once you look at something you remember it forever. There's too many code snippets to try and memorize. So if I need a snippet, that's where I'm going to do it. Or how do I make that button again?
Well, that's good to know. That's good to know that I actually know something about it, even though I don't know anything.
Yeah.
I actually know where to go to the right resource, but now you're my resource because just saying I don't want to.
Got a leg there again.
Stuff. Oh, you're freezing. I don't know why. You'll come back. Come back, Lisa. Lisa, come back. I didn't mean to scare you off.
There we go.
Told you, technology, you love it, but you hate it. I love
Yep.
it when it works.
Sometimes with the mercy.
I hate it when it doesn't. I don't hate it. I don't hate anything, but I get
Yeah.
frustrated by it. I'm having a war with Instagram right now. Instagram and Facebook aren't playing nice together on my computer. And I've been working on it for about a week and a half, 2 weeks now, and there's no help documents. I've Googled it. I've tried all this stuff, and nobody's got any answers. So I just keep plugging away. I'll figure it out one of these days. The answer will just pop, and I'll be like, how come I didn't see this? And I'll feel really stupid. But
you know what? Feel free to shoot me your question. Feel free. If I can help, I will.
I create content on Facebook Lives in the morning. I download it to my computer, and then I upload it to Instagram TV. For some reason, every day I've been trying all day long to upload it to Instagram TV. There's no error message except upload failed. Now I can watch the entire video on the Instagram page, but it still says upload failed and it won't post.
To Instagram.
And I've done it that way since they started Instagram TV. So unless one of the platforms has changed something, or unless I tweak something on my computer, I have no idea what's causing it. But it's been an interesting couple of weeks. And I will get it to finally work after about 20 tries sometime during the later part of the day. But I used to post them first thing in the morning. And so it just messes up my flow of my day. And
yeah. I hadn't heard that one yet, but if I find something, I will let you know.
Let me know. Obviously, the help people haven't either, and that's why I'm thinking it's probably something on my computer or my end. Like, half the time when you update Microsoft, it messes everything up. So, I don't know what it is.
I mean, it's a communication problem, which most definitely it can be one of a billion things.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of, because that takes a long time for me to troubleshoot. So I just plug away.
They're both supposed to be compatible with each other, so.
Well, I've been doing it for months. Is the funny, and then all of a sudden it would fail once in a while, and then all of a sudden it fails every single time, and I'll do it and do it and do it, and then for some reason it'll work. It'll get all the way to 100%, and then I'll push the post button, and it'll say upload failed. I'm like, no, it didn't. I just watched the entire video while it uploaded. It didn't fail. So there's something triggering that miscommunication. I don't know what, though.
Yeah. We'll see what I come up with.
All right. Well, you don't have to. It's just I'm sharing my frustration with technology. So do you have any words of advice or sage wisdom for us with respect to our online presence or our technology, or anything that we should make sure we take into consideration?
Okay, I have. It's kind of a two-sided thing. Everything we do is about our customer. Doesn't matter who it is. Every single thing we do should be with the end customer in mind. It's always about what's in it for them. That's the only thing they care about. They don't care about you. They don't care about me. They want to know what's in it for them, and how awesome are you going to be to them for that one thing.
Nice. Keep
that in mind, and there's no telling how far you can take your business. Customer service today is huge, and it's all because, in my opinion, of technology. Everything, there's such a thing as too much automation. Don't take yourself out of the business. If you're going to be on Facebook, you have to be on Facebook, not some bot that's, posting some canned answer. If you're going to be on Instagram, or what are some of the other ones out? Even LinkedIn. You have to show up and, be there for the person that you want to make a customer, for the person that is your customer, and the person that you want to keep as your customer.
I agree wholeheartedly, which is why I do all my own content, which is sometimes overwhelming, but I believe that I'm the one that has to create the relationship if I want to have it. So that's very, very good advice.
All of our technology is fun and it makes things easier, but once you take the human touch out of it, might as well close your doors.
Yep.
Because you talk to anybody that's called a customer service line for, I don't know, maybe Comcast or AT&T,
or
and
Ford,
all you get is one recorded voice.
cell phone provider or utility provider or, yeah.
And they have the absolute worst customer service ratings on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to be that way. Even Facebook and Google and Instagram and Pinterest, you can't get people to help you. They're so big that I don't want to be the next Mark Zuckerberg or Bill Gates. So once upon a time I thought I did. But good business is good people.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't have the people, then, what's the point?
I think it's all about relationships, and that we have to remember that it's still human beings that do business. It isn't machines, and it isn't equipment, and it isn't websites. And we can use technology to shortcut some of that, but we can't replace the human element or there is no business. I mean, for some things they can. I mean, it doesn't matter if they automate our electric bills or if they automate our trash pickup or something, but it does matter if we have a problem with that service and we can't get a hold of anyone. It does matter if we can't upload our Instagram files and we can't get a hold of anyone because there's no human beings to get a hold of. Now, I know there's probably, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of people that work for Instagram, or how many, tens of thousands for sure, but you can't get a hold of a human being because everybody wants to be removed from it. And I think the pendulum's going to swing backwards. There's going to be a premium for hands-on customer service and dealing with people like they're human beings versus the whole hands-off thing.
Yep.
I agree wholeheartedly with that.
Yes.
Well, that's all I've got for you today, my dear. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime. And we're going to be chatting again soon because we got that Women's Summit coming up. I'm super
excited.
Most
definitely. I'm very excited about that.
I am too. I'm actually excited about it. So that's fun. It's fun to have an exciting project, not just a frustrating one. So
yes.
Frustrating projects, I don't take those on anymore. All right, and I'm going to go back to battling with my technology because I still don't have my Instagram files loaded, and I've got a couple funnels I have to build today for a challenge that I'm participating in, and I failed and didn't get my assignment done yesterday, so I have to get it done today. Only because I'm lying to myself, and no one else could care less, but I said I would do it, and so now I feel like I'm behind the 8 ball because I didn't get it done yesterday.
Right, yep.
Hey. Thank you so much. You have a fantastic, and we said how to get a hold of you. Yes.
Solopreneurmedia.com. That's got all my contact stuff on it.
Awesome. Because you're probably very consistent across social media.
I try to be. I'm not perfect, but life happens sometimes, and us women business owners, we got to juggle more than just a business.
We got to juggle a whole lot of stuff. Yep, we sure do.
Yep. But my goal has always been, if someone contacts me in one way or another, if I have to say, hey, thanks for getting a hold of me, I can't talk to you right this minute, but here's when I'm going to call you back.
Right.
And then follow through with
do that. Don't you think we all have to do that? Because I don't answer my phone a lot and people get miffed, but if I'm on a coaching call with somebody or on the computer doing a coaching thing, I'm not answering a phone call. I usually have it in the other room. If I'm doing an interview, I'm not answering a phone call. If I'm, we got to set priorities. So people have to understand that, we have to time block and do things. I mean,
yes.
Yeah.
That's part of, getting spoiled with the technology that, it's automated everything. Your phone is with you 24/7. Why aren't you talking to me? Well, I still have, 9 billion other people I have to talk to today.
Sometimes I have to go to the bathroom.
Right? Yeah. Gotta grab another cup of coffee.
Yep.
Take the dog out.
I'll have my webinars. I've got dogs barking and going in and out. I'm like, wait, time out. I got to take the dog out. And, it's that or the dog's going to bark through the whole webinar. So I know it kills the flow, but sometimes that's what you got to do.
Yep.
All right, my dear. You have a fantastic weekend and we will chat soon.
Yes, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.